Afternoon everyone, and welcome to a game where the main talking point so far is the weather. Snow in the air and on the ground, and it may very well have an impact on the players' performances and perhaps even the result. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here. Roberts. Isidore. Sirkin. Hume. Bruno Fernandes. Diogo Dalot. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Sirkin carries the ball down the right. He is through here. Nice control. Can he deliver? Diogo Dalot gets him to thwart him. Menu. Matheus Cunha. Meno gently done. Bruno Fernandes. Menu. Bruno Fernandes. Diogo Dalot. Bruno Fernandes. And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Mundle. Mepham. Xhaka is onto it in a flash. Laurienté. Hume. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Tries a shot!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
That's really well manoeuvred. Yoro. Matheus Cunha. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Mazraoui. Bruno Fernandes. Menu. Mazraoui. A chance to play it in. That's good play. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's a throw. Here comes another cross. And he's there to get it away. Menu. Bruno Fernandes. Mepham with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways or this referee could soon change his status.
It's a good run down the right. Isidore. Mundle.
Manchester United really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Hume. Played out to the right. Diogo Dalot, and the keeper's got it again. Casemiro. Casemiro shifted upfield. Roberts. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Diogo Dalot. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Mukiele. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he is going into that little black book. Shot a goal! Granit Xhaka. Sunderland yet to have an attempt on goal. And it's Xhaka. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes. Mbuemo. Diogo Dalot. Caught offside that time. Cirkin. That's very neat. Well, they could break here. He could be in here. Mbuemo is flagged offside. Mundle. Isidore. Cirkin. Driving on, a real charge here. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Time to deliver. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Can he put it away? Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Maguire, aim forwards. Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes. Moved on forwards. Meno have it back and can go again. It's Fernandes! A real chance and a real let-off.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Loriente. Neil. Mepham. Loriente. And it's played forward. Mukiele. Bruno Fernandes did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Menu. Cunha chasing after it. And the shot! Hume. Mepham. Ball is over the line. Now then, the ball's come loose. Bruno Fernandes. Menu. Mepham. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. He's gone for it! Bruno Fernandes plays it short. Lovely bit of skill. He can get that clear. What a throw in. Floated up and over. Cunha providing an outlet on that flank. So who's he picking out? And the finish! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Sirkin. Granit Xhaka. Mukiele. Mukiele played out to the left flank. Menu. Matheus Cunha. Diogo Dalot. Oh, that's nice. Bruno Fernandes. Could be danger here. Manchester United! That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Mepham. No way through there. Menu. Diogo Dalot. Diogo Dalot forwards and with intent.
really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Loriente. Casemiro is the guilty party there. He's having a shot! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Casemiro. Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes. And it's played forward. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Diogo Dalot. Matheus Cunha. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Sirkin. He's going to be disappointed with that. Bruno Fernandes. The Black Cats are still behind as we reach out for half-time. And the volley. Oh, that's a waste.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Mepham. Maguire. Ahmad. Mazraoui. Neil. Loriente. Oh, that's a nice ball. Danger averted for now. Casemiro. Neil has got himself a free kick. Diogo Dalot with the clearance. Oh, what a climb! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Casemiro. It's a good run down the right. That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Time to deliver. Isidore. Loriente. Roberts. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Mbuemo. Diogo Dalot. Diogo Dalot, gently done. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Mundell. And he goes cross-field. That's a throw. Casemiro done. Oh, smashing header! Harmlessly behind. Isidore, Granit Xhaka, Sirkin, Meno trying to keep this in, Sirkin, Isidore, Granit Xhaka plays it in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Menu, Bruno Fernandes, Sirkin. He can run onto that and into the grateful arms of the keeper. Shaw. Menu. Shaw played long and they could be in here.
Manchester United really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Shaw. Mbuemo. Over to the left. Diogo Dalot. The referee has given a corner. Up he goes! Decent enough try.
Matheus Cunha did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Lauriense. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Roberts. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Casemiro. Ahmad. Najraoui. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Ahmad. Sirkin. Absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Lauriense. The Black Cats have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Oh, nicely intercepted. Menu. Looking here to chip it through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Moved on forwards.
And he cuts out the supply.
Diogo Dalot. Casemiro shifted upfield. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Granit Xhaka. Lauriense. Sunderland keep the ball but can't do anything meaningful with it. Ahmad. Nguemo. Menu. Back into the middle. Gets a good foot in there. Mundle. Diogo Dalot. Played with finesse. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Ahmad. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Mundle. Menu. Shaw forwards and with intent. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Mundle. Hume. That's really well manoeuvred. It's just beyond his reach. Shaw. And it's played forward. Isidore.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Isidore. Granit Xhaka. Who's he going to play in? Xhaka providing an outlet on that flank. There's no flag. Foot in. The Black Cats have a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. There to get rid. Played out to the right. And the counter is on. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Menu. Meno played out to the left flank. And they've got rid. Casemiro. Ahmad. Played out wide. That's very neat. Granit Xhaka. Aim forwards. Matheus Cunha. Great defending, strong and determined. Granit Xhaka. Sirkin. Mundle. Neil. Roberts. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Can he get away here? Roberts. Mazraoui. Maguire. Casemiro. Menu. And it's played forward. Mazraoui. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Manchester United really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Mundell. Cirkin, aim forwards. Isidore. Bruno Fernandes. Diogo Dalot. Granit Xhaka. Matheus Cunha. Cunha proves just a little bit too strong. Chip through. Mepham with the clearance. Manchester United have reclaimed it. Cirkin. Black Cats are already ahead, the perfect start.
It's been a super start. They've made their intentions clear and they've backed them up.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. He can get that clear. And it's Xhaka. Foot in. Mbuemo. It's run loose here. Cirkin. Sunderland leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
That's very neat. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Neil, who does have an assist to his name. Mazraoui. Mbuemo. Oh, that's neat. Bruno Fernandes, and now the hit! Oh, that was no routine save.
Bruno Fernandes really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And he's surging through. And that's a good ball. Ahmad. Ahmad. Menu. Bruno Fernandes. Xhaka. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Great defending, strong and determined. Mbuemo. Meno, and it's lofted through here. Lorientin. Neil. Lorientin. Neil. Granit Xhaka. Spread out to the left. Can he latch on to this? Casemiro wins the duel this time. Casemiro defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Roberts. Lorientin. Neil. Granit Xhaka. Roberts. Out towards the flank. Oh, nice touch. Roberts. Casemiro gets a foot in here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Neil. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Mbuemo. Now it's Diallo. Sirkin. Mundell. Roberts. Neil. Real chance! Oh, good delivery, almost the perfect outcome.
Manchester United, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Mazraoui. Mukiele. Sirkin. Hume. And it's Xhaka. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Roberts. Sunderland have a free kick. It's their first effort on goal. Up he goes! He's missed, but not by that far.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Casemiro. Ahmad. Mazraoui. Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes. And it's played forward. That's going to go a long way. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, it's come loose. That's tidy. Menu. Matheus Cunha. Bruno Fernandes. Isidore. Mukiele. Mundle. Isidore. Mundle. Isidore. Ball's gone out of play. Lauriente. Bruno Fernandes with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Oh, that is rather wayward.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Mazraoui. Asrari making good progress on the right-hand side. Ahmad. Cross goes in there. Keeper's ball. Hume. Roberts. Casemiro. Mazraoui. That's really well manoeuvred. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Muscular approach does pay off here. Lauriente. Mepham looks to the other side. Mukiele played over towards the opposite flank.
Manchester United really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the stick.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Roberts is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Bruno Fernandes. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Bruno Fernandes. It's a good foot in there. Bruno Fernandes is fouled. Mazraoui. Succumbs to the pressure. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Mazraoui. The Red Devils disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Proves too strong. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Loriente. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Thinks one through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Bruno Fernandes. That's a good ball played into space. It's a goal kick. Neil. Still goalless at the moment. Neil. Granit Xhaka. Ahmad. Mazraoui. Casemiro. Menu. Bruno Fernandes. Mundal Isidore. Mundal Isidore. Loriente. Roberts. Cunha receives it in a wide position. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Loriente. Mundal Isidore. Mundal Isidore. Mundal Isidore's cross. Out of play for a goal kick. Casemiro. Mazraoui. Roberts. Neil. Granit Xhaka. Lauriense. Roberts. Lauriense. Roberts. Lauriense. Neil. And here's Xhaka. In with the challenge. Now who's going to be first to this? Goes down, but nothing given. It's run loose here. Casemiro. Mazraoui. Asrari. Oh, that's an inviting ball. Clears it away. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to
Diogo Dalot. Diogo Dalot forwards and with intent.
really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Lauriense. Casemiro is the guilty party there. He's having a shot! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Casemiro. Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes. And it's played forward. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Diogo Dalot. Matheus Cunha. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Sirkin. He's going to be disappointed with that. Bruno Fernandes. The Black Cats are still behind as we reach out for half-time. And the volley. Oh, that's a waste.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Mepham. Mazraoui. Yoro. Matheus Cunha. Menu. Diogo Dalot. Very nicely done. Menu. Yoro. Bruno Fernandes. Great defending, strong and determined. Hume. Mepham. Menu. Matheus Cunha. He is just caressing the ball. That is good strength. There are a few waiting for it. Shapes to shoot! Mepham. Neil shifted upfield. And it's Xhaka. Granit Xhaka. Up he goes! It's really well cleared. That is lovely. And he has been fouled there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. It's a mighty effort! And yes, it's there! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. One delightful ball, and the rest was simple.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Sunderland grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Look, this is not for the faint-hearted, Peter. This is hard and fast football.
Mundell. Matheus Cunha. Menu. Ahmad. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either.
Now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And we're already back up and running after half-time. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Played out wide. Diogo Dalot tries to dink it through. Keeper's ball. Isidore. Hume. Mbuemo. Ahmad. Lovely feet. Back into the middle. Neil. Oh, nicely intercepted. Maguire. Mazraoui. Menu. Bruno Fernandes. Matheus Cunha. Hume. Sirkin. Granit Xhaka. Mepham. Mukiele. Maguire. Diogo Dalot. Matheus Cunha. Diogo Dalot. Bruno Fernandes. Moved on forwards. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Ahmad. Casemiro. Oh, here's a chance! attempt, just the wrong outcome.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Hume. Cirkin. Hume. Cirkin.
Diogo Dalot.
Matheus Cunha.
Diogo Dalot. Bruno Fernandes. Cunha.
In acres of space out wide.
Matheus Cunha.
He's had a shot! And it's been taken short. Cleared away. Mazraoui. Oh, he's found him in space. He's still got it. Chance! Just off target. They've played it short. Oh, nice touch. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Mepham. And he's on his way! Great hit! And that would have been some goal.
Mepham just about got everything right up to his effort, and I don't need to highlight the letdown.
Can he get away? Has a goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Mukiele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
They've played it short. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those breaking passes just to spread the play.
Aim forwards. Mbuemo. Now he's off and running. Mukiele. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Neil does really well to win the ball there. Neil, a searching ball that into space. The Red Devils getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Ahmad. Mazraoui. Asrari, gently done. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He's had a crack. Mepham wins the duel this time. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Hume. Cirkin.
Mepham has created one goal already.
Muscular approach does pay off here.
Neil. Lauriense. Referee's given a throw. Mepham, and he whips it in. Mepham. Shaka! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
They played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Mepham. Diogo Dalot.
Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. And that's really well manoeuvred. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Lauriense.
Aim forwards. Now that's well seen too.
Maguire. Casemiro.
Ahmad.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he's going to have his name taken. Bruno Fernandes.
Ahmad.
Oh, sweet.
Ahmad! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Isidore, gently done.
Great defending, strong and determined.
Hume. Granit Xhaka. Mukiele.
Picks it up out wide. Mbuemo given the lift of his goal. Moved on forwards. Mazraoui.
Maguire. Bruno Fernandes. And it's played forward. Diogo Dalot. Has a quick glance. Granit Xhaka. Hume.
Proves too strong.
Yoro.
Matheus Cunha.
Just about up to 75 minutes.
The pass has gone astray.
Hume.
And it's Xhaka. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Diogo Dalot. That'll be a throw.
Oh, no question, that's a foul.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
Cirkin. Moved on forwards. Masradi gets across to intercept that. Casemiro. Now it's Diallo. Mazraoui. That's tidy. Cross goes in there. And it's hoisted clear.
Manchester United showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Bruno Fernandes.
Manchester United merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Roberts. Isidore, aim forwards. And it's Xhaka. Mukiele. Nice physical challenge.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Manchester United showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Out towards the flank. Looking for a decent ball in. Matheus Cunha. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Climbs up big! Harmlessly behind. Cirkin. Cunha does really well to win the ball there. That's a nicely weighted pass. That has been knocked clear.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Now it's Matheus Cunha.
Manchester United merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Great defending, strong and determined. Yoro. Just 5. Diogo Dalot. Diogo Dalot going full tilt down the left. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. And it's played forward. Ahmad, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Isidore. Neil. Granit Xhaka. Roberts. Isidore. Loriente. Mbuemo producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Asrari, done delicately. And he's onside. Mazraoui, can he deliver? It's a loose ball. That's really well manoeuvred. Ball is over the line. Roberts. Shaw. Bruno Fernandes. Pinged towards the front line. Well timed, excellent interception. Mundell. And that's a throw-in. That's a throw. Another throw-in. Diogo Dalot. Cunha could try cutting inside here.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Mepham. Moved on forwards. Xhaka goes on a charge down the left. Asrari wins the duel this time. What a throw in.
Sunderland clearly have...
Oh, no question, that's a foul. Menu. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And a shot! The ball is loose and the chase is on. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And he's there to get it away. Bruno Fernandes. Diallo does have his name on the score sheet, of course. He's in space and looking for options. Bruno Fernandes. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Roberts. Jim, it looks to me as though both sides are shifting their tactics here, aren't they?
Well, it's attack versus defense.
Neil has got himself a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Hume. Isidore. Lauriense. Roberts. Nice physical challenge.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Ahmad. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And it's Xhaka. Neil, who's set up one goal so far. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, they could be caught out here.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And that is out of play. Xhaka forwards and with intent.
Sunderland surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Very much into the last knockings. And reclaimed it in a trice.
Isidore.
Mukiele.
Isidore.
Mukiele. Roberts. Nepham. Xhaka is onto it in a flash. Maguire. Casemiro.
Going nowhere fast is about the only way I can describe this. They've just got to be busier.
He's having a look round.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
It's a promising run he's making on the right. Lauriense. Roberts. Mukiele.
Mukiele shifted upfield.
Mundle looks to clip it forward. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Matheus Cunha. We expected better, and so did he.
Mundle deep into stoppage time.
Passing to Cello.
Decent progress down the left.
He could be in here. Isidore.
Hume.
Moved on forwards. That has been cut short. Mazraoui. Menu. Aim forwards. And that was very necessary.
Manchester United are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Mbuemo.
Chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Mukiele, gently done.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Lauriense.
Sirkin is fouled.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. He's gone direct. Keeper's dealt with that.
And it's played forward. Mukiele gets over and intercepts. Thinks one through.
Hits one!
Cirkin, looking sharp there. Ahmad. Mazraoui. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Roberts. And it's Xhaka. Cirkin. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Matheus Cunha. Played towards the other side. Hume. Roberts. Casemiro does really well to win the ball there. Great chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, it was the first touch to die for, and it set him up beautifully.
Loriente. Isidore. Mukiele. Forwards and with intent. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes. Menu. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Decent chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Good play all round. He was well hustled and still got a shot away.
And he thumps it clear. It's a good foot in there. Roberts. Mepham shifted upfield. Shaw. Diogo Dalot. Oh, that's an inviting ball. Now who's going to be first to this? In once more. Oh, what a climb! And they've got rid. Ahmad. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Hume. Loriente. That's played into space.
Oh, good ball, and this looks promising.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
That's really well manoeuvred. Patterson, long ball by the goalkeeper. Mazraoui. Asrari charging forward down that flank. Looking for a decent ball in. Played in by Mazraoui. Mazraoui wins the duel this time.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Menu. Shaw. Matías Cunha. Menu. Diogo Dalot. Oh, it's come loose. Menu. Nice physical challenge. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Tries to get it clear. Lovely bit of skill. Ahmad. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Now then, the ball's come loose. That's tidy. Menu. Muscular approach does pay off here.
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Nguemo, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Diallo concedes a free kick for that. Mepham. Roberts. Mepham. Aim forwards. Ahmad. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Tio Ahmad! So close to drawing level.
Ahmad knows only too well how important the chance was. He snatched at it.
Maguire, gently done. Hume. Roberts. Hume. Masradi. Forwards and with intent. Ahmad. Menu. Matías Cunha. Cunha. Oh, that's an inviting ball. Roberts. Mundle. Chip through. Diogo Dalot. Matías Cunha. Shaw. Played towards the other side. Mazraoui. And the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Roberts. Loriente. Casemiro. Ahmad. Menu. Casemiro. Sirkin. Mundell. That's really well manoeuvred. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Casemiro. Mazraoui. Ahmad. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Roberts. Lauriense. Roberts. Mepham. Ahmad. Time and again they are repelled. Lauriense. Mukiele, aim forwards. Roberts, gently done. And Bueno given the lift of his goal. Bruno Fernandes! Bruno Fernandes!
Bruno Fernandes made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Isidore. Sunderland still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Roberts. Lauriense. Roberts. Mundell. Isidore. And here's Xhaka. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Casemiro. Casemiro forwards and with intent. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Granit Xhaka. Great defending, strong and determined. Menu, aim forwards. Granit Xhaka. So we've reached the hour mark. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Isidore. Mundell. Played back in. Out to the right. Back into the middle. Bruno Fernandes does really well to win the ball there. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Proves too strong. Isidore. That's an excellent interception.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Lauriense. Neil. Roberts. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Bruno Fernandes. Wins the duel this time. Sirkin. Menu. Diogo Dalot.
Menu
Diogo Dalot.
succumbs to the pressure.
Oh, it's come loose.
Matheus Cunha. Ahmad. Casemiro.
Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Menu. Ahmad. Ahmad!
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Isidore.
Roberts.
Isidore.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Mbuemo. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
Diogo Dalot.
Goes forward.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Mundle.
Moved on forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Short changes him with that pass.
Mundle.
Well, good play on the left-hand side here. That's good play.
A chance to play it in. Referee has just said play on.
Mbuemo played out towards the right wing. Gets a foot in here. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And it's Casemiro.
Isidore.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Isidore.
Nice control.
Plenty waiting in the middle.
And here's Xhaka. Roberts. Oh, good spread. And here's Xhaka. Xhaka played out towards the right wing.
Isidore's cross.
They've won a corner. Roberts with the short one. Circling, backward it goes.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Neil.
Lauriente.
Roberts. Lovely ball and a real chance now.
Sunderland really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Ahmad.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Isidore. Lauriente.
Neil.
Lauriente.
He is just caressing the ball.
Looking for a decent ball in.
Roberts.
Mundell.
Oh, that's
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And he has shown him a yellow card. CROSSBAR comes to the rescue. Decent hit from there.
Oh, there was real venom behind that. All the keeper could do was watch it sail by.
Bruno Fernandes.
excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Ahmad.
Lovely bit of skill. Bruno Fernandes. Chance! Oh, and that should have been two.
Matheus Cunha really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Isidore.
Menu.
And it's played forward.
Mazraoui.
Showing good feet. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Manchester United can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Neil. Mazraoui. Ahmad. Mazraoui. Ahmad. Great defending, strong and determined.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out. Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Shaw. And it's played forward. Bruno Fernandes.
Muki.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick.
It's run loose here.
Whistle's gone. That's a foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Patterson getting this one clear. Matheus Cunha. Mazraoui. Mazraoui.
Diogo Dalot. Oh, that's nice.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Sunderland desperately searching for the winner here. Looking here to chip it through.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Maguire shifted upfield. Asrari hurtling down that right flank. Mazraoui. Nice control. Looking for a decent ball in. Played into them. It's a mighty effort!
Manchester United showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Patterson, long ball by the goalkeeper. Out to the right. Cunha wins the duel this time.
Sunderland merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Decent progress down the left. Matches Cunha. He's found a way through. That's going to go a long way. Diogo Dalot.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Neil. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Matches Cunha. Diogo Dalot. That's good play. Menu. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Now who's going to be first to this?
Manchester United showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Hume. The Black Cats going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Sirkin looking understandably energised after his goal. Roberts.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now. Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this.
Bruno Fernandes. They are right into last chance. Shapes to shoot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Tries to get it clear.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here.
There's the shot! Defending of the desperate variety. Final seconds, this has to be it. Chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Shaw. Menu. Diogo Dalot. Casemiro. Casemiro forwards and with intent.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Casemiro. Diallo, who does have an assist to his name. Now it's Diallo. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Sunderland may have thrown this away at the death. Well, the players are pleading, but it's not going to convince him to change his mind now.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
And they've turned it round! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
United complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
It looks to be the correct call, Peter, and in the circumstances it really had to be.
4 extra minutes added on. Casemiro with a definite foul there. Matheus Cunha. Diogo Dalot. He's in plenty of space here. Matheus Cunha. Neil. Mukiele. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Roberts. It is now or never. Time is against them. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Whistle's gone and they've got themselves a free kick. He's having a go against the crossbar. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. The Black Cats can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill.